Hello, welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm here to do, albeit it's 7 days late, the reading for January for the sign of Taurus the Bull. If you want to know why they're late, where I've been, I've not died, I'm still here. A video made a couple days ago titled We're Back. It explains everything. Before I start, I'm burning my favorite candle of them all, Magnificent Rose. And it smells so good in here right now. And these are 100% soy-based, 2-wick, 40 clean hour burn candles, soy-based. And when the wax melts down, you're left with beautiful, gorgeous gemstones, crystals, pendants, reveals. They're absolutely beautiful. Trees of Life, like that one a lot. There's another one there. Pendulums, all kinds. Crystals, the rose quartz, the amethyst, the list goes on and on. They're beautiful. If you go to their website and place an order, go to intuitivecandles.com. Use the promo code BOFF10. It stands for Bay of Fundy Fortunes 10. You will receive a 10% discount off your order. Go to intuitivecandles.com. All right, let's get right into your shuffle. For those that are new, this is a 5-card spread. We'll cover the month of, maybe some stuff's already evolved and it'll show up in the reading. First card is the overall energy for January. Second card is your wealth and finances, money. Your third card, your hearth, your home, your intimate loves, family. Card number 4, should there be any challenges, that's where they will lie. Card number 5 is your message from Spirit. And I'll be drawing one extra card this month as well to see if we can nail down a common theme or a reoccurring theme for 2019 for you by picking one card. That I'll deal face down until the end of the reading. It'll be our mystery card. Taurus the Bull. Okay. Let me check with Lilith to make sure these are your cards. Lilith, of the top 5 cards as this deck stands, the cards that are meant for the general free public reading for the sign of Taurus the Bull. Are these the cards? Top 5 cards. She's awake now. Thank you, Lilith. You may rest. You may stop. End question. All right. Let's get to it here. So your very first card is your overall energy for the month of January. King of Swords, ambition. Not a bad card to start out with. Card number 2, your wealth, finances, money, death, and transformation. Card number 3, Judgment, self-reflection. This is your hearth, your home, your family, and your intimate love. Card number 4, your challenges. 9 of Swords, anxiety. Card number 5, your message from Spirit. Queen of the Ocean and abundance. What a great card to end that reading on. And I'll give a couple more little shakes here, and we will pull a mystery card for reoccurring themes for the year 2019. I'll keep it face down and set it right there. Okay. So, this is your spread, Taurus. I gotta get comfortable. Oh. Alrighty then. Very first card, the overall energy shows a fired up ambition. There's something to set a fire under you, a Taurus. Taurus is usually very kind of quiet, reserved in a lot of ways when it comes to putting themselves out there in the limelight or drawing attention to themselves. They walk softly and carry a big stick. That would be Taurus. But somebody or something has set a fire under you for the month of January, Taurus, that really makes you hunger to move ahead, hunger to move forward, hunger to move past certain situations, people, places, or things that are bogging you down, holding you back, suppressing you. You've got a real fire there and you say, I'm not putting up with this anymore. I'm just not. I'm going to give this 150%. I'm giving it all I have to get through this, to make it through this, to be successful at this, whatever this happens to mean to you, because this is a general reading, and some of this reading may resonate with you and some may not. But this is a really great card. It shows ambition, getting things started, jump-starting things in January, seeing them through, right through the end of the month and into February, March, April, etc. When this guy shows up, this energy is a very clever energy. It's ingenious ways of thinking of things. It's taking different perspectives, be it your job, your relationships, your family, where you live. I mean, taking and looking at things with a different mindset, and changing things for the better. As long as there's growth and forward movement going on for January, you can't go wrong at all, Taurus. The energy is one of being clever, thinking outside the box, as they say. Leadership in business for some of you as well, being promoted, starting your own business. This is a very strong masculine energy that's coming forward there for some of you during the month of energy. It's going to take, in other words, translated, it's going to take some muscle. Doesn't matter if you're male or female, it's going to take some muscle to get where you want to go during the month of January, to get things started. And you're going to do okay. You're going to do okay, because this it just comes off as masculine, which translates into muscle, which translates into power, all in the best of ways. Take a calm and logical approach to things if you don't quite understand it. And remember that this is really a card about mental agility, not emotional angst and things like this. This is about mental agility, being able to shift gears at the last second, adopt new ideas, drop other ideas you thought were good, turned out to be a waste of time. Allow yourself to change and to grow and to roll with the punches, as they say, no matter what this would apply to for you. Keywords are fairness and balance, decisions to be made, strength, and you are going to find the strength you need. Justice, yes, things will work out just the way they should. There is support there. You're not standing or walking alone. You will make good decisions based on factual information. It sounds like to me, I'm picking up for you, Taurus. This is a busy month. All right, you're stepping out of the shadows. Enough is enough. Financially, and your wealth is the card of death and transformation. This is going to be either or for some of you, because it is a general reading. And for maybe a small part of you, it won't resonate at all. But we're looking here of death is what it is. There's some things that need to come to an end, and it's as final as death, that you have to face and you have to take care of. This could be the end of a move. Living where you are, moving somewhere else, it's end. You warn you're welcome out, or you're tired of the neighborhood. You want to move up. You want better for yourself, better for your family. So you're looking for the ideal neighborhood, if there is such a thing. You know, there's a jerk in every neighborhood, like there's a jerk on every job. It happens. You can't escape that. But I always say, God and Jesus may love them, but I certainly don't have to. just the way it is. I always give compassion and sympathy, but that's it. But this here, things need to end because of, in the way like death does, finishing a job, making a move, leaving somewhere, going somewhere, beginning some, but it all has, there's a turnaround that's going on for some of you. It is a transformation. Some being moving up the corporate ladder, getting a better job with a better pay, better looking future, more security, abundance there for some of you. And For others, you have to face the reality of your situation. You know change needs to occur. And there's some things you need to move out of your life. Shuffle them right on out there so that something brand new can come in and take its place. You need to make some room. If you don't make any room, you're going to be stuck. Things are going to get stagnant. There won't be any growth. You need to sacrifice something. All right? So move along that way. And when you do, you'll see the efforts, your efforts rewarded. Embrace change. This is a card about rebirth and also a card about endings. It's a card about change and relief and release, conclusions and endings, all for the better. All for the better. This boat looks like it's just, it's derelict the whole bit, and it's sunk, and it hit the seabed floor. Used to be a fishing dolly, or God. Anyway, fishermen used to use her to go fish their wares. It's a dory. Sorry. I'm doing this every reading. I'm screwing my words up. If somebody said I'm allowed. I had anesthesia, so it screws your memory up. Gets messed for a little bit anyway. But she didn't die like the fishermen, just let her go and sink to the bottom. She's been repurposed. And that's basically what you're going to be doing. Being repurposed, repurposing things that are in your life. This sort of thing, big changes with this transformation to the fullest extent, the meaning of the word transformation. Your third card, your hearth and your home, is judgment and self-reflection. So a lot of stuff going on with this card. This card finds you thinking back over the past in a relationship or a situation, trying to remember what brought it to an end in the first place, right? And you're thinking about giving something a second chance, or even a relationship, such as a person, a second chance. Remain grounded, remain real, and really answer that question. Well, what ended this and what stopped it in the first place? Well, we tend to remember the good things more than the bad, and sometimes in the wrong perspective, we remember all the bad and forget about the good. But this is giving you, you're kind of like chewing your bottom lip. I just don't know. I just don't know. Do I go there again? Why am I being pulled there again? Why is this even happening? But it is. There's not much you can do about it, right? This card can also find you returning to adopting new ways of doing things, or old ways. Maybe the old way worked better. There's reflection going on there. Going back originally to something that was quite popular and well-liked. You would want to change here at some point with something. You implemented the changes, the interest dropped off. So you're going back, revisiting. Sometimes the old ways are better. And re-implementing that, whatever that is. That could, be your own YouTube channel, or a way of doing your job. A way of trying to keep up with the times, but sometimes it's an overkill. We overthink things, so don't do that. Don't overthink things. Go with what you know is going to work for you, and it doesn't matter what capacity that affects relationships, friendships, jobs, all of that. Some of you will be feeling a stronger connection to your spirit guides and loved ones that have passed on as well. You won't be walking alone. You won't be feeling alone. This will bring you great comfort. Keywords are memories, spirituality, second chances, doing a review, self-judgment. Whatever, if you did something wrong and you want to rectify it, don't be too hard on yourself. You did what you thought was right at the time. That's just one way of looking at things. Don't get too angry and don't be so hard on yourself. A lot of contemplation with this card. And how are these changes going to affect you, your family, your home life? The thing is, your intention behind all of this is in the right place. You won't lose that way. You're not coming from a place of anger, revenge, resentment, any of that. You're even open to giving somebody else a second chance. So something for you to listen up for. Card number 4 is your challenges, and it's not the best card in the deck. No, it's not. It's the Nine of Swords. It represents anxiety. This is the anxiety card of tarot. And it being a 9 means it's not just anxiety, a worry. It's intense. It's over the top. You may be reading more into things that they're not actually as bad as you think they are. These are more or less your own fears you're bringing forward. Remain grounded. Don't add anything else to anything. Don't add on. Don't, for somebody working, maybe there's a threat of a layoff coming, and it was just a rumor. You're already in the market looking for another job because you don't want to be caught in between, and it could turn out it was nothing much more than a rumor. You jumped the gun, you read into it, you blew everything out of proportion, right? And it was nothing but a rumor. So there'd be time wasted there. This is also a card of sleepless nights. Sitting on the edge of the bed, your elbows on your knees and your hands over, holding your head up, saying, "What am I going to do? What am I going to do? How do I fix something?" Things that'll keep you awake. And the worst part about this card is how we tend to hold things in. And I say this quite a lot lately, that we have to be really realistic here. And remember, we talk about good energies, beautiful energies, soft energies, loving energies. Here's the thing. Fear is an energy too. But the basis, the physics of it all, if you want to say, it works the same way. If you worry too much about something, you'll end up manifesting it, maybe. You've got to watch that. You can't focus in on the negatives when you get this card. And the energy that comes from fear and unhappiness is like the good stuff. It grows, it flows, it needs somewhere to go. It's alive. It's electric. And so does the dark stuff. And that's where we go wrong sometimes. We tend to squash things down because we don't want to bare our souls. We feel we look weak, especially Taurus. All right? Taurus is the bull. They are strong. They are capable and dependable. There's no fear. Yes, there is. They feel it just as much as everybody else does. It's just that maybe they're a little braver about it. But they don't want to come off as weak, so they tend to not talk to anybody, not try to lighten the load a little bit. Get a good person to sit and just listen to you would be the best and ideal thing for you. Somebody that's going to be non-judgmental, who you can really spill your guts with. It gives that fear somewhere to go. Takes up residence someplace else outside of you. So you need to open up more to release a lot of that poison, because that's what it is. It's a poison. It'll destroy you. You become self-destructive if you allow yourself to be eaten up by fear. Take control of your life. Know that you are in the driver's seat while you're between point A and point B, which is your beginning of your life to the end of your life. You can decide which way to go, but in the bigger picture, in the end, I always say the joke's on us. We come around full circle, and we end up exactly where destiny said we were going to be, no matter how we got there. So there are those things, but don't let fear rule your life. Don't let it debilitate you or freeze you. It's an emotion. Use this, all right? And start finding a confidant that you can talk to, somebody that you can reach out and you trust to release any negative energies that are going on. That's your biggest challenge. Okay? You're having moments where you're feeling this is too good to be true, and it usually is. But in your case, that's not the case this January. If something really good is happening to you, bank on it and accept it. Just accept it. Your last card, we've got the Queen of the Ocean. What a way to end your reading. She's all about abundance. She's beautiful. When she shows up, the energy is, because she's queen, it's one of authority. One where if you are the queen of your domain, we might say, your own life, there's a lot of growth. And she's here to remind us we not only grow, we evolve as we grow. This card finds you because it is a feminine card, and it is also one of passion. It represents wands and fire signs. You're feeling a very strong domestic pull during the month of January. I'm hearing for somebody, you're tired of gray and brown in your living room, and you really want to go to the opposite end of that, to whites, yellows, pastels. You really want to almost put a shock into that room. You've had enough of it, and it may not be spring, but it's going to start happening. It's going to start blooming in your house as you pay more attention and spend more time at home in one form or another. Spirituality is going to grow during the month of January as well, and you're going to be beginning some new projects such as redecorating your home. There's a lot of growth, and there's a lot of nurturing that you're giving out to your family and your home life, and you're receiving a lot of nurturing back. So there's this dual feeding going on, and it's mutual. It's called support, foundation, belief, balance. There's the give and take in the everyday world. Let's make sure we do the giving from the kindest hearts, the kindest spot in our heart, and with the gratefulness and gratitude of receiving that from somebody else's heart. What a world we live in if we all just tried a little bit, even for one day. If the whole world could get through one day without being angry, without being hurt, sad, lost, pissed off, violent, volatile, one day. It's kind of like the butterfly effect, in a way. There'll be an effect on everybody one day. No aggression, no wars, no swearing even. In the perfect world, we can dream. It's just that bothers me within the human race, the things that we do to each other, the things we do to this planet, and almost all of it is completely 100% avoidable. You know, all of it. It all comes down to us, and we're very flippant with everything. I think we make bad caretakers for the planet. But your keywords are growth and nurturing and home and love. A lot of growth going on, evolution here within yourself. And there is comfort, and there is generosity. That was your reading. Let's look at the mystery card. What have we got? No. You guys, oh my goodness sakes, the Nine of Cups, the Wish card. This is going to be a recurring theme for 2019 for you, Taurus. This is when this card, like when it comes up like this, what the perfect time, the whole year ahead, to try and test your powers of manifestation, creating your own reality in your own world. Almost everything that you really put yourself into, and if you do the manifestation process the right way, the proper way, you'll be saying, whoops, there it is. Oops, there it is. You're going to be manifesting things a lot smoother, a lot easier. And those that you don't will give you something to ponder and to think about and lessons learned from it as well. This card brings benefits to love on every level of your life. And it's not the most important thing of all. It's all about love. Friendships will be highlighted, support. In any projects that you take on, you will not be alone. If you need support, it's going to be easy for you to drum that up. Harmony at home for a lot of you. All areas of your life, when this card appears, are going to flourish. Feeling contentment and fulfillment. Share your good fortune with those when you can. And a lot more socializing this year for you as well. Your keywords are happiness and support, love, harmony at home, relationships, and another beautiful word for you. And this ends off your year, abundance. You're going to have abundance in a lot of different areas, not just money, but growth-wise, people-wise, family-wise, work-wise. It's just a good year for you. That's just amazing. Just amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That's 2 good readings in a row. So, if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, look down below this video window in the Show More section, and you send me off an email and I'll get you taken care of. Also, you can find Bay of Fundy Fortunes on Facebook. If you're not a hater of Facebook, come join us there. It is closed. It is private. It is calming and tranquil and supportive as well. It's a very lovely group. And anybody else, if you're looking for me, you don't find me right here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes. You usually find me walking down below, down at the cove, along the water's edge, up the beach, and standing and waiting and watching the highest tides on the whole planet come rolling in. And you can Google that, the Bay of Fundy, F-U-N-D-Y. And I'm a tide junkie. I love the flats as much as I love the high tides. Believe it or not, I do. Because when the tide rolls so far out and you're left with the seabed floor exposed, and you can go out there and walk around, literally walking on the floor of the ocean while it's revealed. And it holds its own mystery, its power, it's magical, it's all beautiful. The Bay of Fundy is beautiful. Google it. The only other thing left to say is, please keep the peace within your hearts. You can share the love and the light out with the rest of the world. Smile at a stranger today. Do some small good gesture. Hold the door open. Say, excuse me. Would you like to jump ahead of me in line? I have more stuff than you. Somebody's holding one item. Do something nice for your fellow man. And it's those little things that have the ripple effect. Thank you very much for being here, and I hope to see you soon.